Hi fellow dreamers, in this video I'm going to tell you the one thing that I did in order to start manifesting my dreams into my reality. Thanks for joining everybody. My name is Carolina. As you know, I focus on doing children's books like these right here that promote love, unity, and peace, and I also help my followers interpret their dreams. The reason we do this is because when we listen to our dreams, we're connecting with our subconscious, and when we share them, we connect with one another on a more profound level. Thanks for joining everyone. So let's get started with our topic of today. And that is the one thing that I did to really start manifesting those dreams that I had within me. So like many of you, I have desires, I have passions, I have dreams of different things that I want to do in waking state. But sometimes, like many of us, I went through a moment of fear where I'm like, how am I going to do this? I had more questions than answers. I didn't know exactly how to go about making my dreams happen. So what ended up happening was that I would put all of these reasons of why I shouldn't pursue it, right? Oftentimes we do this. I want to share with you something that I did that changed everything for me. And it's all in this little journal here. Many of you have seen my dream journal, okay? And in the dream journal, I write down the dreams that I have at night, and I talk about how they guide me, how they connect to waking state. Well, this journal is very different. This journal contains a very touching letter that I wrote myself, and I wrote the universe. So let me explain that further, because when I wrote this letter, it was during a time of uncertainty. I really didn't know what I was going to do with my life. I didn't know my life mission. I felt really lost, like many of you may feel right now. So I decided to try a practice that I had heard a few people try before, and that is to write a letter to our guides, to the universe, to God, to that higher source that you believe in. It could even be a letter to yourself, but either way, I gave myself some time. I sat down with this journal, and I literally wrote down those deepest desires, those desires that seem to be sometimes even too big for this world, where we think, you know what, how will I ever reach that? That's so out of this world. I don't know if I can do it. I wrote those down. I started writing down everything, those real inner desires that I really wanted, right? Within this journal for me was writing my books, was connecting with certain individuals, was, sharing my message with as many people as possible. Those are the kinds of things that I wrote in my journal. But what ended up happening when I was writing this was that I was really connecting with myself. Number one, I was being honest with the things that I wanted, right? I was saying, you know what? Bottom line, these are the things, these are the passions internally, these are the passions I have within me, and I was writing them down. So the practice of me writing them down was kind of a confirmation to the universe. And within this letter, I put my dream is, and then I would list it, right? I would list it. And then I would say, I need guidance in this area. I was very specific because I didn't have all of the answers, so I knew that I needed guidance. I literally wrote this letter asking the universe to guide me and literally putting my dreams out there, putting my desires out there. And as I was writing this, it was such a healing process for me because I was able to put everything on paper. But then as I was asking for help and as I was asking for guidance, there was this feeling internally that just felt supported, right? There was this internal feeling where I just knew that what I was writing was somehow, going to be read by my future self, and I would be reading it, and everything on that page would be reality at that time. It was a crazy feeling. It was a beautiful feeling. And I can tell you now that when I go back and I look at that letter, every single thing that I asked for, that I needed guidance with, that I wanted to manifest in my reality has come true. Okay, because it has come true, I, continue to do these videos. I continue to write more books because it's my passion, it's my desire, it's my internal dream. So I've accomplished everything in my first letter. So what I've done now is I've created a second letter, right? Because what happens whenever we meet those goals, meet those dreams, those passions, etc., what do we do next? We expand more, and we're supposed to explore more. So our dreams have to get even bigger and even more amazing. So it's exactly what I've recently done. And I want to share this letter writing experience with you because I know that you have internal desires, you have internal dreams, and every single thing that you want to do that is within you, if it is a passion, a loving passion, it is something that you have to do. Number one, because not only are you wanting it, but you're going to learn something from it. That internal desire is there for a reason. Remember that we're all completely connected to this universe. We're all connected to one another. So if one person achieves their goal, their dream, that is like a ripple effect for the person next to them. And if they do it, it's a ripple effect for the person next to them. We literally are helping one another grow whenever we're reaching our goals, whenever we're fulfilling our internal desires and dreams. We are literally helping each other out. So I think it's so important that we all take a moment, get our little pen and paper out and write a letter, whether it be to yourselves, to the universe, to God, to whatever source you connect with. Write that letter. First and foremost, be in that state of love, right? Be in that state of love, unity, and peace when you're writing it, and be very honest with yourself. What is that inner desire? What is that inner dream, that inner passion? You don't have to know why. You don't have to know the reason why you want this, but you just have to be very honest and transparent with yourself that you do want it. So write that down. Then when you're done writing the desire and the dream down, go ahead and ask for guidance. Say, I need help achieving this, right? I need help achieving this, and I welcome the universe to assist me. I welcome the universe to help me with this, because what we're doing at that point is we're concrete. We're saying this is what we want. And then number two, we're offering assistance, we're offering to be helped. So that in turn makes us stay with this kind of open energy, right? Because oftentimes as human beings, we have a goal and we're like, let's go ahead and make this happen by following step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's great. That's fantastic. If we can think that way, if we can do that, that's great. But the thing is, that's only one direction, right? Sometimes we have a plan B, but the universe has like unlimited ways to get to a particular point. And the way that the universe has it laid out may be even more magical and more amazing than you have planned for it to be in your kind of straight and narrow way. So it invites us to open ourselves to the wonderful possibilities and magical possibilities that the universe has for us in reaching this dream or goal. And remember this too, whenever you have that inner desire, sometimes people can think, oh, that's very selfish of me to want this for myself. It's very selfish of me to want to do this thing for me. But in reality, it isn't. In reality, we are practicing self-love whenever we're doing that. And what's happening is that we're fulfilling our own needs. Remember, like we talked about just a bit ago, we're all connected. So when we fulfill our dream, our mission, we are literally helping those around us do the same. So I invite you to do your letter and just know that your life will completely change once you're done writing this letter. If you put the right loving intention when you're writing this letter, you're going to start to see those dreams manifest before you. The right people will connect with you. The right situations will present themselves. Everything will be so connected with you if you write this letter with love and with a beautiful intention in your heart. So guys, I hope this helps you. I know that many of you feel that your dreams are so far away, but the reality of it is they're not. They're closer than you think. So it's time to commit to them, to be transparent with ourselves and accept that these are the things that we want, and we welcome the universe's assistance in achieving them. All right, I send you a huge hug, everybody. I send you love, unity, and peace, and we will be in contact. Bye, everyone.